podcasting again. Who thought this was a good idea? And let's see if I still know how to use this stuff. Do people still use Audacity? Or am I an ancient dinosaur now? Let's see here. Microphone, that's not accurate. Yeti. Okay. Speakers and headphones. Going through the Yeti. Yeti. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna need to do an intro. That's gonna be fun. Adding an intro. Oh boy, I don't remember how to do any of this. Let's see here. Let me bust out the notebook and ideas. I really need to keep this in here. That's thick paper. Create intro, outro. Should I do different intros for different subjects? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have different types of shows. That should be fun. Or I could do one main intro, and then do like a sub intro for, yeah, that might be best. Let's see here. First episode. Who am I? Who am I? Who? That's very deep. Oh, God. This is a lot of work. This is like all the stuff I've come up with so far. This is, well, one episode at a time, I guess. When you realize that a man like Epstein didn't Epstein himself. Ah, crap. Okay, cut. I'm gonna cut here. How does this sound? Play. Oh, no. Oh, why is that? No. Well, that's weird. Do. Oh, fun times. Alright, let's see here. Copyright. Copyright, one word. Free. Sound effects. There we go. Heaven forbid I find any music on here. Ads. I love how Google searches are all ads. What the sounds? Oh. Let's see here. Nope. No. Oh, what would that be? Try this. Is this what I'm looking for? I don't know about that one. That's kind of... No. Oh wait, here we go. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That was close. No. Oh boy. That's 8 seconds. I really hate the pop-ups that they put on this. That's not it. I swear I spend most of my time just looking for sound effects, and there's. Okay, I think that one was a clip from porn. Dun, dun, dun. Trumpets? Would that be trumpets? Trumpets. Nope, that's not it. Actually, that one sounded kind of cool. FX2 Apocalypse Trumpets. Why it has to have that name, I don't know. No. That one's bad. Ugh. 30 seconds. Nope, no thanks. Oh, horror trumpet. Why is it 55 seconds? Hmm. Nope. That one's. No. Yeah, this is the majority of my time right here. This is the other thing that wastes my time. It's not letting me create a stupid account. So now that I've found the clip that I want, I cannot create an account. Therefore, I am just getting the F-bomb out of here. Unless. I'm gonna try something. So if you haven't realized something, making a podcast is really boring. Really boring. People seem to think that this is like an exciting adventure, and while I have the introduction done, now I have to do the outro. And been at this for 45 minutes. 10-second intro. Yay. Alright, well, now that's done, and oh boy. Now, let's see here. I don't know, maybe I need to is the gain high enough? The gain? Who comes up with these terms? I don't know. Actually, it might kind of sounds a little better on here. That might work. Now I just get to talk. Which really, that's isn't that all I ever really do on YouTube, anyways? Is just talk. So I guess now I just record content. Isn't that what I was already doing? So back then, Russia and China had started to make a deal where they would trade oil in their currencies, leaving out the US dollar. And considering how big the economies are of these two countries, well, China, Russia's economy is slightly smaller than the nation of Italy, but considering that these two countries were looking at trading with each other and leaving out the US dollar, which is a petrodollar, it's not backed by gold or silver or anything with any tangible value. It's really based on energy. And does energy seem to be in short supply these days? Has anybody noticed that? Anybody come across any gas pumps with bags over the handles, anything like that. Um, is is your consumer's bill going up for electricity and propane? Are you finding it difficult to go anywhere on vacation? Are flights being canceled? If you've answered yes to any of these, we may be in a energy shortage. And if there's a shortage of energy and our dollar is based on energy, what does that tell you about the dollar? So yeah, this is what I do now, I guess. Not bad, right? We have bears. They've been coming around quite a bit, and at first it seems scary. But what's scary is going out finding a couple of your chickens dead and not knowing who or what did it. Um, but fortunately, I've got traps out. I'm learning. Fingers crossed, I haven't lost any in quite a while. Actually, I think this might be the longest time period that we haven't lost any chickens or ducks or anything. So things are looking up with that. We have a ton of deer. Blueberries right now are starting to ripen. That might be why the bears are starting to come out. And pretty soon we're going to have wild raspberries. Strawberries are pretty much done. The ground is just covered in wild strawberries here. It's pretty amazing. So as for me, how did I end up involved in this? How is it that I came into learning about and studying and trying to figure out whether or not we are experiencing a collapse? And a collapse can have several definitions, whether it's an economic collapse, a societal collapse. Uh, there's several different versions of a collapse, and we've seen them historically. A lot of people want to compare the United States to Rome. People also want to compare the entire planet to Easter Island. I came across this through Michael Rupert's documentary Collapse, and I just rewatched it the other day. It's another reason why I decided to restart this podcast. And in all honesty, back when I first watched it, when it first came out, and I picked up the DVD from the local library, I remember thinking like, yeah, this is oh my god, 2008, 2009, the housing market crisis and all the financial stuff that was going on. But what people, man, I think what we missed, what I missed at least, was uh, there was a time, and I recently wrote an article about this on thecollapseexperiment.com, discussing whether or not Rupert was right. And I was specifically referring to peak oil. And when it comes down to it, I was not a believer. Uh, I did think that oil would eventually run out. Okay, I wasn't in denial about that. What I was in denial about was thinking that by the time that happened, we would have something else. And looking back on it, I was definitely wrong about that. And this is going to end up being one of my future episodes, but I'm going to just talk about it a little bit here. Saudi Arabia, OPEC in general, they're consistently low on their targets for pumping out oil, and that's been going on for almost a decade. Like, they have not reached any of their goals in the last 10 years when it comes to output, and it continues to go down. Several other countries, oil continues to go down. The only country that's really doing well right now with oil output is Russia, and I wonder why that's happening. What the hell? So we look at the current energy situation that's going on and the obvious shortage of energy. They're talking about rolling brownouts and blackouts in the United States this year. Now, granted, we're in July and haven't seen anything where I live, and I really haven't heard any reports elsewhere about this. I have a feeling it's really going to kick in the fall and in the winter. And I don't know. Some people think here's a clue. Probably another future episode here. Some people think this is part of a depopulation agenda. Whether or not that is true, we could dive deep into that one. But what we're seeing is definitely a lowering of energy output in one way or another. All right, well, I did it. I recorded my first show, my introduction show, and I have to say it didn't go as bad as I thought it would. I think not staring into a camera probably gave me more confidence to just run my mouth and say things that are just going to get me in trouble. So there's an upside to that, but overall, good, nice half-hour episode. The intro is done, the outro is done. I just need to put that all together and make an episode and load it up on Audacity. I know somebody mentioned putting it on Apple Podcasts, which I tried to get that link on there before when I first uploaded the original links and everything for the podcast, and Apple was being a pain in the so it's on Spotify. I'm on Spotify with Joe Rogan. I'm not on Joe Rogan. I'm just on Spotify with Joe Rogan. Everyone else is on there with him too. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to try to get this finished, put together, get the file done, transfer that, and hopefully I can learn how to do this at a pace where it's just hit record, splice, put everything together, and then, it's like a 5-minute thing at the end, I guess, in my opinion, that comes with a lot of practice. And anyways, funny thing happened while I was recording this episode, trying to explain what the collapse experiment was. I got a notification on my phone stating that it was from Timcast IRL, that the United States is heading towards a huge economic downturn / depression, and we have no idea what's coming. And I was like, man, if that couldn't have been a sign. Yeah, while I'm in the middle of recording this thing, that pops up on my phone. So I was thinking I should have started this like 2 years ago, but with everything going on, there's no freaking way. I couldn't even keep this YouTube channel going consistently. But with everything going on now, and just being able to talk and regurgitate all the stuff that I already know, things I'm learning along the way, making different episodes, different specials and formats for things I want to cover. I think this is the way to go. So I'll try to do more fun videos like this. Hopefully a bunch of you will come along with me. There's already links to the podcast. I will put one at the bottom of this so that you can click over. And I will try to get this on other platforms. I'll try Apple again, but if they're going to be a huge pain in the then honestly, I don't even trust Apple. I think they're just full of crap, and I don't know if I want to help them out. So, anyways, I'll try to get on the other things. I'll try Apple again, but I just have like zero hope of that happening. So, anyways, that's my fun adventure of getting back into this again. Just a whole heck of a lot hunting down things, splicing things together, editing. As a writer, we just love editing. That's the fun part. That's the best part of creating stuff. Keep on typing.